There's nothing like Christmas reviews again!
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, it's glistening once again.
Hey everybody, I am 22 Tiger Dude and I'm here to review the animated special Prep and Landing by Disney. Prep and Landing is about Wayne the Elf. His partner gets a promotion, so he now gets a new partner named Lanny. And Wayne, he's kind of a grouch. He's not really into the whole Christmas cheer. But Lanny must remind Wayne about the true meaning of Christmas and the joy of working with the Prep and Landing unit. But then Wayne starts to realize why he started working with the Prep and Landing unit when he cares for this boy that wants to have a good Christmas. Prep and Landing, I remember, was a special I was so excited about. I loved seeing the previews and I just couldn't wait to see Prep and Landing. And my first viewing of this special, I gotta say, was extremely disappointing. I was extremely disappointed with Prep and Landing the first time I saw this film. The second time I saw this film, and my viewing improved by slightly, but it was still not a good special. It still needed improvement. And then third viewing, that's when I actually enjoyed Prep and Landing. The reason I was really disappointed on my first viewing is because I overhyped myself. I mean, it is 30 minutes long. It's just a 30-minute special. Well, I mean, without commercials, it's 22 minutes long. But I was extremely disappointed because I really hyped up myself for this film because I love Christmas specials, I love animation, and I love Disney. So I do enjoy this special, and I'm glad I did view it more because after the third viewing, the rest of the viewings for the special from there on, they held up, they still remain the same, and I do enjoy this special. I don't want to say it's a good special because there are problems with the special, but I do want to say I enjoy it. It is an enjoyable Christmas special. One of the things that's really good about this Christmas special is definitely the animation. The animation looks so beautiful, and it's so beautiful to watch that it reminds me of Pixar level animation. Disney does a really good job with their animation in just Disney films, but there were times where I actually felt like the animation was at a Pixar level, and I was just really astounded by the animation of Prep and Landing. It's just so wonderful. It's a lot of fun to watch. Dave Foley is the voice of Wayne the Elf, and I gotta say, he does a really good job voicing that character. Really fits perfect for the character. And I didn't see a Dave Foley as I see Wayne the Elf. I actually saw the voice as Wayne the Elf. So when an actor could do that, even if it's just using its regular voice, that's amazing. Derek Richardson voices Lanny the Elf, and I think he does a good job as well. All the voice acting overall is really good. And Prep and Landing, that's definitely one of the strengths in this special. This special, it does have a few funny moments. I can't really say comedy-wise there's anything memorably funny, but there are a few funny moments. By the second half of the special, it does get a little heartwarming. Although it is rushed, so I can't fully grasp the heartwarming moments in the special, but it is nice to see, and for the heart they could try to deliver in 30 minutes because they had to try to do so much in just 30 minutes. My problems with Prep and Landing, first of all, some scenes in this film were very rushed. The first time I saw this special, I thought it was rushed all the way through. The special went by so fast that it actually felt like the special was 5 minutes long. By the time it was my third viewing, and as I actually appreciated the special, the pacing is actually not as bad. But there are some rushed scenes in this special. And I think Prep and Landing would have been a better special if it was an hour long. I really wish they made it an hour long because that's enough to fit in the storyline, add more things. 30 minutes just doesn't seem to be enough for this one special because that you could tell the writers really rushed some things. You could tell as you're watching the special they do want to add more things, but they can't because they have to stick to that time limit. And I understand that is very difficult to do. But I think if they made it 1 hour, that would have been a better decision. Also, like I said, the heartwarming scenes, it does feel a little rushed. I would wish that they add more heartwarming scenes and make the pacing of the heartwarming scenes flow more so you could actually feel for the characters, so you could actually give a bigger awe and not just rush things. Once it gets near the end, of course, it gets really rushed. It felt a little choppy at times. When they try to add humor most of the time, it does fall flat, in my opinion. There were also a few moments in this special that wasn't executed that well. The special, don't get me wrong, is well written enough, but they really needed to try to figure out a better strategy to give the writing more pizzazz and to make the pacing flow more. It just could have been better in terms of that. Prep and Landing is an enjoyable Christmas special. It does have flaws. It's not the best Christmas special I've seen, but once I got to my third viewing and more from there, I've learned to actually appreciate this special. It's a special that's enjoyable enough for me to watch at least once every year during the Christmas holiday season. Not a special I would particularly own, to be honest, just a special I would watch whenever they show it on television, honestly. It could have been a whole lot better. There is definitely a lot of room for improvement. For this one, I'm gonna go pretty close. I can't reach it to a 7 because it's not a good special. It's just an enjoyable special. It's entertaining. So I'm gonna give Prep and Landing, I'm going to go pretty close, a 6.75 out of 10. Yes, I've never done a rating like that before. I think the family could enjoy it. Parents could probably enjoy it. It's just not the greatest special or most memorable special I've seen. But it is still an enjoyable special. Subscribe, like, and share. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Comment below your opinion on this Christmas film. I am 22 Tiger Dude. Keep the holiday spirit alive. Don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power!